Hello boundless citizens, it's Boundmore, and I'm picking up where I left off, which is the testing servers and trying out the new weapons, melee weapons, as well as shields. But this time I want to put them in the Centraforge and try to find out what new boons were introduced, because there are new boons. That much we know from the forums. It's just I don't know what they are, I don't know the names, I don't know how many. So I will just put a few shields and a few blades to Centraforge and try to get a hit. I'm not going to need a whole setup of ingredients because I'm not going to try to get the highest possible levels of boons. It's all about just getting new boons and finding them out. So basically just a few guns here, like effect, special and vulnerable, because these are actually the categories that I expect the new boons be from. Maybe longevity as well, but I will try with 3 basics, and we have titanium shields here. Maybe I'll start with the with a few special guns. I expect that there will be at least one new boon in that category. So just a few of them here. And then just pure boon compounds. I also have transmute solvent to try and change the boons I'm getting if I'm not happy with them, but I don't have a clear plan how to do it, but I will just improvise, kind of. Okay, that's not something I would be excited about. I could transmute that one, I suppose. Alright, so yeah, after several transmutations I'm back to magnetic, so yeah, let's try to change things around and see if we can get something more interesting on the second slot. Ah, come on, a new boon. Okay, there's... Alright, that's a new one. Damage reflect boon. Reflects 4% of the damage blocked by your shield. 4 level, 4%, so that's 1% per level, and that's very interesting. We'll be able to damage creatures by actually blocking their attacks. That's very nice. Though we run out of vigor now, so I will just set this one. That makes me think about having the construction resin actually, and maybe just run several sessions on one shield or blade. But for now, I'll just continue the way I have it here. Just new shield. And again, we will just try to narrow down the possibilities. And yeah, so for effect, guns applied, and let's see where this can lead us. Hard hitter, okay, that's not a new one. And then the damage reflect, so the same as before. Glow boon, alright. We know that one. So we will just need to do a few changes. BCB, that's the old one as well. Fortress boon increases the degrees of... Oh yeah, that's a new one. Okay, so that's the that's a vulnerable boon. We have 2 new ones now discovered. Alright, so I decided to finish that one up. There was no reason for you to watch the entire process, so now I have 2 shields sitting there at the titanium. Just to summarize, so we have the damage reflection, that's a new one, and we have also damage reflection here, although we got it to level 10, so that's the maximum available, I suppose, 10% damage reflection. And having this one that adds the line in stats here. And on this shield we also got the grease protected boon, and that added 18. That was only, what was it, 3 or 4 levels? Alright, so yeah, another shield is time diamond. And let's see if there's something else hiding in effect category. So just a few of them, and then the search starts. Hard hitter. Should I just go and get a new one, or no? I will transmute that one. Fortress increases the degrees of protection, so we got that one with the copper shield. So it's a new boon, but we already discovered it. Damage reflect, we know that one as well. That's effect category. Yeah, I will just try to get something new on the second slot maybe, and then third. We still have a good 10 tries with the vigor left. Hard hitter. Should I transmute that one? Or just try to get the third one and leave transmutations for the last boon? And I will transmute that one and give it 1 or 2 goes fortress boon. Degrees of protection. Okay, so we have 2 new boons now on that shield. Energy saver. Do you know what? I'll actually leave it and try to max it out. And boom, we are ready. So we have energy saver, we didn't max it out. We have the first boon maxed out. But I'm just trying to take a look and analyze now how the energy saver can help. Because like, if you remember from last video, the top shields like gem, they actually use a lot of energy. There's as you can see, energy drain is basic 190. Thanks to the boon we are down to 182. That's 4 levels, that's only 2 down per level, and that's scaled for the tools and weapons where energy drain is somewhere between 20 and 40 usually, so 8 or even the maximum 20, that's a lot. But for the top shields, when we have hundreds of energy drain, that's not enough. It's not scaled. It's not scaled up, that boon, for the shield, so it doesn't give much actually. Alright, let's try blades. Just for fun, I decided to actually put a wood sword here. We have 2 boons on the shield, so we'll try to find if there are at least 2 new boons for the blades. I'll try with maybe venerable gums. I kind of expect that there will be 1 boon in this category, so if we add a few goons, we will have a bigger chance of getting a new boon, if there is a new boon in that category. Hard as nails. That makes me think actually about how you can combine the armor from skills, armor from your shield and hardened nail to get really a lot of protection, but we have a new, and it is vulnerable category boon, so that's nice. We're actually lucky and got a new one right away. Okay, we are after a few transmutations, and now just add some effect guns to change direction in which we are going. Slugger boon, longevity boon. Oh, there is a longevity boon actually for those. It's just increases the attack radius of melee weapons by 0.6 at this level. So we have two new boons, just like with the shields, but this time I was able to discover them in one blade, so that was a good session to get two new boons right away. And then I'll just try to use the remaining vigor and close the session. Yeah, after that I think I will just get the construction resin and do multiple sessions on just one item. But here we have a boon that adds maximum enemy hit for swing reach. I wonder if there's a boon for degrees of swing. I have tried for the last hour to actually find new boons. I did sessions using the construction resin to repeat session on the same weapon and then shield, and I didn't find any new boons. That doesn't mean that there are none, but it's quite likely that I actually discovered all new boons, so 2 for weapons and for the melee weapons and 2 for shields. And I'm interested in testing one boon, and that is the damage deflection on the shield, because that's something that can be seen right away. Well, there's no point in testing it on a hopper, because hopper dies when it explodes, so we won't reflect any damage. Oh yeah, but we have a spitter here. Or you can see now that we already dealt 9, which is 10%. That's the level of the shield reflect I have on this particular shield. That means the projectiles are actually dealing 90, and 10% of it, 9, goes back to the spitter. And as I can see, actually I can reflect damage even from distance, which is cool. I was kind of worried that it's limited to really close combat, and that wouldn't be very strong boon then, but we can actually reflect it from quite a few meters away. Now we have a strong wild stock. Let's see how it works on that one. Alright, so yeah, attack by strong wild stock is more dangerous. It deals more damage, so you can see that means also that with 10% reflect we can deal quite a lot to wild stock itself. Yeah, I suppose. Well, I can't even hit it now, it moves too fast. Oh no, well, it's almost finished. I could actually finish it with my shield, I suppose, using the reflect, so yeah. Oops. Or not. Ah damn, I hit the tree. The fall damage obviously is not blocked by shield, so noobish mistake. Okay, let's try a cattle chunk now for a change. Again, if I'm a few meters away, I can still reflect blocked damage. All the projectiles, regular ones. Okay, now we will have laser beam. Okay, that kind of attack is reflected as well. So it looks like the boon actually works on all kinds of attack. and it ignores creature's armor. Otherwise we wouldn't be able really to damage creatures with this boon at all. The reflected damage will never be really high. Even on a few thousand hit point hit from very strong creatures, we will only reflect a few hundred of it. So that boon really must ignore the creature's armor. Otherwise, it just wouldn't make sense. Okay, so I suppose that's all we wanted to know about the shield reflect. It works not only in close combat, but also damages creatures from distance, and it seems to be able to reflect all kind of attacks. Although I actually didn't test it on the bombs, but we can safely assume that's also working on the creatures that drop the bombs. Anyways, that's it if it comes to this video, summarizing 4 new boons, 2 for blades for the new melee weapons, 2 for shields, and you could also see how the shield reflect boon works in combat. Thank you very much for watching, and remember to stay boundless.